And welcome everybody to Pikeman Plays with your one and only Pikeman. Let's get the main capture up. Hello, good to see ya. So yeah, today we're playing a little bit of Graveyard Keeper, and we'll pick up where we left off 2 weeks ago. Sorry to have to cancel the last stream, but just was not feeling well enough to do it. So, you know, nature of having many conditions. But we're back. We're gaming, and looks like I do need to move my light a little bit. No, let's try that again. Oh, it's so hot, it burned me, chat. Don't want to play nice. How about that? Nope. How about this? Good enough. Yeah. Pro streamer. Okay, so just let me make sure everything's capturing properly. We can just go to the countdown. Don't need that anymore. Usually I have a start screen for this kind of stuff, but for some reason I never did one for Graveyard Keeper. Maybe because it doesn't have as many good screenshots. It's a solid game though. We're gonna need some game audio here. This one? Question mark? This one. This one. Okay, where were we? We got food. We're loaded on stuff. I think we were gonna go up to the camp to see what was what. See if we can at least get rid of some things. Get rid of the wheat. Where were we? We were keeping these over at the church, right? It's Astronomer Day. So Moon Day is when the astronomer hangs out. I think what we're just going to do is a quick run over to the church. There is a body here. Where? Ooh, is it on the fire? Oh yeah. Looking a little rotted. Just... Ugh, COVID. Excuse me. Okay, and we didn't have enough billets. Very good. So I think we can race by the church, drop off some of this stuff. We were keeping all the body parts as alchemical ingredients. So we can race down here, drop this stuff off, clean up the inventory. That's the main thing. Oh, wait a second. I think we were keeping some of them over here. Because, you know, that's what you do, right? You put body parts and just loose blood laying around on shelves. You know, it's very mad scientist. Mad scientist? Necromancer. Yeah, we'll say very necromancer. Sorry, I'm having, like, allergies galore. It's that time of year. Whew. We had a fire the other day, and it was awesome. So nice to get out and have a campfire. Okay, we did get rid of... How many do we have? We can take 5 more bodies, is it? Yeah, it's 10 a body, I think. It's 5 or 10 a body, I don't recall. Oh, and we also get fishing things if we do this at night, right? We get moths? We have to figure out what moth is in a bunch of different languages, because we were joking around about schmetterlings, right? You get, during the day, you get butterflies if you pick up flowers. And we were joking about all the different names for it and how they're all soft except for the German version. It's like, butterfly, papillon, schmetterling. Okay, so we won't need to keep these right now. I was gonna ditch those, that's right. I'm getting pretty close here to having a workable inventory. What are we keeping in here? Overflow food. I think we'll put the moth in here. What I'm thinking is, if we decide to go fishing, we're gonna like really commit to it. We won't do it as just like a side project. Like having it floating around in our inventory, taking up space. Yeah, I hope everybody's having a very nice weekend. It's been great out here. The sun shone from Friday through to today, which was absolutely awesome. It was let's put a little more fuel in. Okay, so that loads us up, which is perfect. We have nothing we can smell, but we can get a couple of glass panes going. You always need those for, I think, the church, if I'm remembering correctly. We could do some ceramic bowls too. Let's work it. Yeah, so Friday was a work day for me. Though the entire office, or my entire unit that I'm a part of, took the day off. So I was minding the shop myself, which is funny because I'm very new, so it was definitely like the blind leading the blind. People reaching out to me for help, and I was just like, my Momo. Oh look, we get extra firewood because of that perk we got. That's cool. Now the question is, do we need firewood? Not really. We do need wood billets, so let's do that. Make some billets. The billets we use, if you're forgetting, is we use them for making cremation fires. Oh, that's good. I'm drinking chai tea today, and it's making me very happy. So we use the billets for crematorium type stuff, so it's always a good investment to grab those. Same with these mushrooms. Mushrooms? The edible mushrooms are delicious, and something that we use as like a primary food source. So that'll allow us to knock out 2 cremation fires. And the reason we do cremation fires, to remind people, is because we want our graveyard to be filled with only the finest corpses. And sometimes you get duds. So rather than bury them or throw them in the river, we're gonna just burn them off. Like if we look at this guy, can we examine him? I'm not gonna bother to examine him, but you'd see that he's a really poor corpse. There we go. And we get useful stuff out of the fires. Let's just see, is there anything else that I really need here? We can eat the flowers. Wish there was an eat all. Because we don't, flowers aren't so useful for us at the moment. I don't know if they become useful later. Hopefully they do. So let's go over to the church. Let's get to the church on time so we can do some praying. And we pray because we want faith. Because you use faith like a currency. We'll take that one. Barky dog. Can we build anything before we get at it? We have candelabras. We have plenty of church benches. I mean, we'd love to build a confessional, but we need planks for that. Do we have the time for it? Not really. We'll build that right after this, and then it'll be ready for next, what do I call it? Sunday? Sunday, yeah. I'd like to say a few words. Baba Booey, Howard Stern rules. Nice. Now let us pray for the blessing. In nomine Patre et Filii et Spiritus Sancti. Be excellent to each other. And they're like, okay, one nice. Still, I'll take 4. 4 isn't gonna hurt us. Better than what we were getting before. I think we were getting 3. Ooh, those are pretty decent donations for our level. That'll help us. You can also go and sell off some of this coal for a bundle. So we got 1 silver and 26 copper, which is perfect. I mean, considering people were dropping 3 copper a piece, yeah, this is a significant improvement. So, I mean, we can study stuff. That's always good. Should we eat our blueberry pie and study? Did we leave Blueberry back at the main base? We did. Because, you know, Pika thinks ahead. Alright, let's try this again, chat. I don't know why I tried to sound like a little bit of Johnny Carson there. Bizarre. There's nothing here, right? Because we took it. We took it all. Right, we could buy exclamation. I wish it would tell you how much money you had. There it is. Oh, we don't want to spend any of our small amount of money on that kind of thing. And besides, at the moment, things are good. For the, excuse me, things are good for the, for how pretty everything is supposed to look in our graveyard. Wow, I just can't get the words out today, Chad. You're just gonna have to bear with me. It was so beautiful out. I did all the things yesterday, but you'll recall, for those of you who joined on Thursday, that I was sick this week. So I'm doing all the things is very much a 0 to 60 moment, which I shouldn't have done. I feel kind of bad about that, but on the flip side, I don't, because I'm really happy that I've moved yardsticks forward. We got a big pile of cordwood in, and so I put that away, shelved that yesterday, and we leveled. We have a tenant in the basement, so our washer dryer unit upstairs was really loud, so we bought acoustic baffler tiles, mounted it on that, and basically leveled it up, and it's made a big difference. But that was like a significant job because the clearance we had to work with was about that high, so you can imagine trying to like move this unit back and lift it up and put it on the acoustic panels. Yeah, it was not an easy job. Ooh, let's make ceramic jugs. Like it. Not sure what we're going to use them for just yet, but it'll all come together, right, chat? Indeed. Indubitably! So we were going to get some planks, yeah? How many planks do we need? I think we needed, like... We'll make a bunch. Do we need any of this? Negative. Still don't have enough. Oh, I think we do have enough to make iron armor. We just have to go pick it up. Pick up the flesh. That is definitely from animals. Yeah, so we're gonna do 12 of these. We'll get to work and then pass out, because we won't be able to get very far with this task. But we need 6 in total, and then we can go build a confessional, which will be sweet. Oh, well, there you go. Exactly what we needed. I told you, Chad, it would be just like that, didn't I? I said it. Yeah, some chai tea. Give me a little energy. And, yes, it'll be... And it's delicious. Oh my god. I love chai tea. I'm so refreshed. Well, you and me both, brother. What do we got here? Oh, am I getting stuttering? Yeah. Alright, so... What do I need to do to save? I just did save. Okay. Are you sure? Yes. So, bear with me, chat. What we're gonna do is we need to quickly find... There's like an output file that I have to delete. Stuttering in graveyard keeper. There's a place to find... Okay, blah 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 blah. Ah, here it is. Go to copy, enter, delete. No. Oh no. Okay, I'll just go to app data and do it myself. Anyway, while we're doing this, why don't you tell me how you're doing, chat? Yeah. Oh yeah. So, what is it? Is it C drive or is it users? I can never remember. I think it's users. Quick access. No, it is C. Go to C. Go to users. And then it's owner. Local low. Oh, there's app data. Local low. This is always such a pain. Lazy Bear Games, Graveyard Keeper, and then I'm supposed to delete the output log, right? Yep. There we go. Solid. One weird thing about this game. Otherwise, it's really solid. But that one thing does not like to work. It just, for some reason, the output file, as it gets full of data, it starts to grind down the game. And it's not even that full of data. We're talking, you know, 12 to 100 kilobytes, but it gets to be a very long text file, and I think maybe it's trying to read it repeatedly. I don't pretend to understand. I am not a user of Magic that is a developer, but it definitely is frustrating. But quick fix, we're back on. Thanks for your patience. Glad that happened early in the stream. I should have done that before I even launched the game, but I forgot that that was an issue. I forgot to did, chat.
I forgot that did, chat.
Oh, and I just wanted to remind everybody we will be playing, oh no. It's still sketchy here. Well, we'll see if it balances itself out. We will find out, chat. Yeah, that seems right. Might have just needed to load another cell. So the interior cells and exterior cells are different, are treated differently in the game. What do we get rid of? We get rid of the ceramic, for sure. We kept the clean paper for some reason. Oh, because we were going to go north. Oh, were we going to make apiaries? I think we were. That's some of the main thing I wanted to do, was build apiaries. I don't remember what we need for that. Excuse me, sorry, I got a frog in my throat. Allergies. Bear with me. Yes, if you're thinking that maybe they should have, you know, I'm a poster child for population control, you are correct. Yeah, that's what we were gonna do. Wait. There. Aha. I love it. That's so cool. I was really, really keen on getting our apiary built. Now we need 10 bees and flitches, not filches. So I don't think we have enough bees at the moment.
No, not the bees.
I watched a YouTube summary of the movie Face Off, which I remember as being really good. Man, that movie is not aged well, not at all. But you can see how, like, I think it's a Michael Bay movie, like how his sort of like style has improved over time. Or at least developed. It's been improved is a loose term we'll employ in this case. Ooh, we left these here. I mean, we must have been full at the time. So I know that there was some, yeah, there's a beehive up here. Where do we get the bees? Like from the hive? Or do we have to go and collect flowers and hope we get a bee? That's a Schmetterling. Oh, we didn't even drop off this. Well, you know what? We're gonna eat this edible mushroom. And I want to go pick up a little more coal, so I think that's what we're gonna do. Warren is very talkative today. For those of you who don't know, Warren is my doggy dog, my doga, my doge. He is a very good boy. He is my bestest boy. I meant to get a picture up. I did put a picture on my Discord, so you can see what a wonderful dog he is. So we'll get a bunch of this, and then we can fuel our furnaces and sell it as well. It sells for a really good turn of profit. And we're maxed out. Cool. So we'll just leave that. we'll head back to base, and then we needed flitches and bees so we can make our apiary. I'm just gonna see. I'm gonna pull a few of these and see if a bee pops. I don't know where we get bees. Oh, hold on. Let's check technologies. It's very possible that this is like... Oh no, bees are in the list. I was thinking maybe that we didn't have bee collecting. You've been bitten so many times that bees can't even damage you anymore, so you have enough time to collect more honey from a beehive. Oh, cool, 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 cool. But we need more knowledge to make that happen. Ooh, I wouldn't mind getting into brewing. That sounds like it'd be fun. Farmer, you aren't afraid of getting your hands dirty. You can select good seeds and harvest a better crop. That could be very worth our while. We will do that for now. Is there anything else we wanted from smithing or building? We could get advanced smelting. How expensive is it? Pricey. Why am I just doing this willy-nilly? Because that's how I do, chat. That's how I do. So I was saying that we have a little contest, not a contest, a raffle? A draw going on. Thursdays we've been playing Metro Exodus. Not quite convinced it's a great thing for me to stream, because I very much enjoy the game, but it's very hard for me to, like, interact with people, because I'm so into the game. Yeah, this game is super micro-stuttering on my side. Anyway, we'll get back to that. We'll sort it out. But in the interim, let me finish what I was saying. We're playing that game, and I got a key for it from Humble Bundle. That is, which I don't need because I have the game, right? So what I'd like to do is I'd like to give that away in a draw. So I said I'd do it within the first 3 streams, and I haven't done the first 2 just because viewer counts were low, and I want to try to have as many viewers there before I do the giveaway. Just give everybody as much of a chance as possible. And we're at stream 3 on Thursday, so if you're interested in getting a copy of Metro Exodus, and it doesn't look like it's region locked, I checked, we should be good to go on Thursday. We'll do the draw sometime during the stream. How many do we need of these? We are currently at 8. So we need 4 more. Let's do 4 more. Why am I not? There you go. Hitbox was not latching, so no matter how hard I hit F, nothing was happening. But yeah, I'm looking forward to giving away that. And subscribers do have a 2-to-1 advantage in terms of... That's one of the benefits of subscription, is that if I do giveaways, it's 2-to-1. But still, I mean, all you have to do is show up, and you have a pretty decent chance of winning the game. Especially being such a small community. So do come. Do come, yes, please. Thank you. Delightful. Oh, okay, so we can collect this stuff up. Just gonna get rid of the seeds that we have here. Is there anything else in here that we dropped at this point? No. Alright, this is making me crazy. I'm gonna finish whatever. We're gonna have to eat. We have to have enough energy to handle that body. Thank you, donkey. What were we supposed to do in here? Oh yeah, the cookbook. But cookbooks, making books is expensive for us. It's not beyond us, but it is a very expensive proposition at the moment. Okay, oof, this is a terrible body. Well, let's get rid of the blood, because that seems to help. It did. And then fat tends to be a good one to get rid of. This is like, think of it as a, like an embalming process, so we're getting rid of the stuff that would make the... Yeah, that's a decent body. We can come pick up those bits later, but for now we're just gonna get this guy in the ground while he's still fresh, because you want them fresh even though they're going to rot? I don't get it, but hey. It's not me to reason why, it's just for me to do or die, right? Yeah, sure. You go there. And we're gonna need to eat. Ah! Controls hard, chat. So difficult. And we'll eat a little more for energy. And are we gonna drop anything on this to make it nicer? Well, we technically can't pick anything up, but I can fix that. No, I don't want to use wood. I want to use stone for everything, so we'll come back. It's fine for now. We're at 41 quality. Considering we started at a -5, we've done okay. Done okay for ourselves. But yeah, we'll go and we'll have a snooze, and I'm gonna try deleting that file one last time. Because I think I remember you're supposed to... I think I have to open it, close it, set it to read only, so I think that was the mistake I made. We'll have a save and a sleep. And then we'll move on. Also, I'm very excited because I'm getting some backfill lights, so that I can stop using this jerry-rigged weird solution that I've put together. And believe me, it is bizarre that I've put together. It's like a work light with a halogen, it's super hot, and then like a desk lamp and some of the key lighting. So the fill lights, theoretically, should just evenly fill me so that the green screen works properly. Like, I'm a little sketchy in terms of the green screen at the moment. What were you trying to do, chat, before I got distracted with the talkie-talkie? We were gonna clean this up, and we were gonna build a, confessional. Oh, I saved for a reason. This is what I was doing. Goodbye, Mr. Bond. So let's go back to... Where is the file? There it is. So yeah, we gotta delete the output log. There we go. Now, you launch the game to make it happen. To have it create an empty output log, and then the next step is to quit again and set the output log to read only. And then it should keep it small or something. I don't know, chat. I just work here. And launched. Alright, cool. Exit. And then the output log is now there. Let's go to properties, set it to read only, apply, okay, very good. And now we can stop being interrupted. Did anybody buy the Mass Effect Legendary Edition? I'm interested. I'm intrigued. Sorry, I didn't, decided to close a few other things. I mean, this game is not processing demanding, and, you know, if I can run Metro Exodus on my machine and stream at the same time, this is nothing. So this is something that has nothing to do with streaming, and I've dealt with it playing offline on my own. I don't play much offline, but, I played this a bit. But we're at the point, for me, that it's essentially a new time playthrough, because even though the other file shows it to be like 90 hours, it's in part because I just left it running. Yeah, I forgot about it, and then went and did other things with my life. Oh no, stutter. Alright, well, I'll solve this problem offline. I don't know that it's going to be a big problem for you guys because of the way it casts to you. Anyway, I was asking if anybody had gotten the Legendary Edition of Mass Effect. I hope so. I really want it, but I haven't even finished the third one in its original format, so I don't feel like I got my money's worth out of it, but I don't feel like it'll age well for me unless I, you know, go and buy it with the better textures and such, so... It's a quandary, chat, a quandary. We're gonna keep all that. We are gonna grab these mushrooms, since mushrooms are beloved by hobbits, and I do love hobbits. Speaking of which, well, I'll come back to that. But yeah, I'm really excited to get the Legendary Edition. I'm not sure I want to spend $80 on it, but to be fair, I mean, you're talking about 3 games that have been fully remastered. So, you know, do the math, right? 80 divided by 3, less than $30 a game. Like, for what amount to AAA titles. Even if they're kind of aged AAA titles, they're still excellent titles. That's fine. Yeah, so I want to get them. I'm not sure that I'd play them on stream because they're oversubscribed at the moment. In that, like, lots of streamers are playing it, and lots of big streamers are playing it, so I would just sort of disappear into background noise. One of the advantages of doing small games like this is they tend to have a smaller audience and fewer big streamers doing it, so you can just sort of have your own little niche. But if I was really worried about numbers, I wouldn't get involved with streaming, because these days, I mean, it's just overloaded. Very hard to make a dent. Everyone's at home with the COVID, right? Okay, so what can we do here? What can we actually get rid of? Well, we'll come back and deal with that in a moment. We're gonna drop everything off that we should have dropped off the first time in the church. Did we ever get to the technology for the circular saw? Or was I like, yeah, we'll do that next time. Oh, hey, we did. So the reason that's important is it'll allow us to make beams, which will mean that we can stop hoofing it over land like a bunch of plebeians, and we can head down into our subterranean quantum tunnel, which somehow moves us faster than traveling over land. Alright, anything we have to dump here? Doesn't look like it. Probably. I didn't look closely. So we were ditching... No, it was this. Is there anything else? Toss that over. Beeswax. I mean, we could put the silk over to get it to do a study on it. The salt over. This has to go over. That's the whole reason I came over here. Oh god, chat. Heaven help me. I mean, we were gonna do some prayers here as well. So to make books... That was here, right? Yes. So we need to make chapters. So we basically take notes, which require that we take story items. What is all this? Interesting. Oh, we can make silver level notes, which means if we go here, we can make silver level, like, note pages. Which would give us, like, a higher quality book or something like that. I don't quite follow what the different levels mean and why they're important. We'll figure that out together, chat, as we go, yeah? Yeah. Excelente. Flyers, cookbooks. Cookbook required wine, which we need wine for the skull and wine for... what was the other one? The playwright, I think. Yeah. Oh, time continues to pass while I'm in menus. I forgot. Oh, and we needed a chapter to be able to make our prayers. Ugh. Oh boy. Oh boy, chat. Anyway, we'll come back here. Obviously, it's not going to work out on this time. I do want to see if we have the stuff to make that confessional. We do. Perfect. And rotate. Perfect. We'll quickly finish this, and then we'll race back and grab that body. We're also going to drop off the prayer before I forget. So that takes us to 16. I think we needed something like 21 quality. We'll keep pushing forward. We'll drop the prayer. Look, we're getting room already. We're getting room in our inventory. I haven't quite figured out what they need the Keeper's Key for. It might be gated material, like that is we've got to pass a certain point in the story before it'll actually activate, so... See if this is a good body. Or if it's a burner. Not great. Let's get that skin. Why? Because I want armor. Did we make a mess of it? I didn't. So that's good. But I am gonna just harvest it for alchemical ingredients and study items, you know, for scientisticians. Actually, we're a graveyard keeper. But that doesn't mean we aren't a amateur scientistician. right? Let me tell you, some scientists are amateur scientists, despite what they say. Let's take that body. And we'll get it up on the pyre here and cremate them. Whoosh. That's another thing, once that's flamed out, we can take in our monies to town. Inventory. Okay, we're loaded up. You know what? Let us go and do a little studying. That means we can drop off all these alchemical ingredients. We can study, eat the blueberry pie, and get lots of extra bonus experience from doing it. And then our inventory will be cleaned up and we can move on to another task in the game. So, we'll start over here. Pew pew. I am going to keep the skin because I want to make us armor. Let's just call it tough hide. Yeah, we'll call it a hide. All right, now let us study. Because we have faith, we have everything we need, I think. Hopefully. We need things with blue. Let's always remember that. See if we have a double blue anywhere. Let's study the Keeper's Key. Oh, we need the instructions. Womp womp. Wow, the pen and ink gives us a lot. Yes, please. Oh, we don't have science. I guess we could use the paper? Yeah, let's use the paper up. Okay, that hopefully gives us enough to work with. Learning. Alright, so that gave us some stuff. That's good. Gave us a story item, it looks like. Just looking for anything that's... like the brain. Perfect. Because it gives us double blue. It's like, as near as I can tell, you really get blue from very few things. Like, basically studying and maybe stonework. So it's hard to move the blue meters forward, whereas it's easier to move the red and green because those come from crafting and doing stuff with what's the word I'm looking for? Nature, essentially. Plant life, stuff like that. Nice. And we can't study any further because we have used every bit of our... Well, we could make some paper. Just throw a little bit of that out there. And paper, decompose. And then what do we need? Well, I don't know that we have enough faith to actually do this. Well, you know what? Why don't we do something that's red? Like glass. Oh, I didn't get the extra bonus. I think I waited too long. I think it's like only 2 minutes you get with the study benefit. Okay. Let's go to technologies. Look at theology. How do we get... The church is not only a triumph of spirit, it's also a number of buildings and properties. You've learned how to manage them, so ceremonies give you extra money. Oh, that sounds awesome. I would not say no to that, chat. I do want to get... We need... soft church benches. We need things that'll give us other benefits in the church so we can level it up. This is like candelabra ×2. Incense burner. What's this? Makes incense. Wooden prayer station. Maybe we could upgrade all of our church benches. Let's do that. No, it's gonna be, oh, that was probably a waste. It's gonna end up being like, you must give us fabric to upgrade. And fabric is wicked expensive. What did I tell you? And we need joints, which are not easy to come by as well. So, alright. That's what you'd call a short-term solution at best. Sorry, a long-term solution at best. The exact opposite of what I meant. Okay, well, we'll just, we'll keep doing our thing. We'll head back and replant the garden. And, we can pick up our certificate over here. And then go and sell them in town, which would be just sweet. What is this? It's a secret, hidden...
Is it secret? Is it safe?
It's like a hidden bush, hidden marginalized tree. Yeah, so we're going to be streaming for approximately 3 hours today? Yeah. Usually 3 or 4 on Sunday. So that's what we're going to do today. And then we will stream again. Oh, dang it. Alright, you know what? I've had enough with the futzing. Do we have any skin here? So we can make armor? That would be awesome. No. But we will bring some back. We'll slowly collect a bit over time. We're getting there, Chad. It's all good. Do we want to move anything else here? The tools can go inside. Which allows me to... Is it in the right chest, though? Oh. Anything else? Tools will go in. Those will go... The branches can go over. Yes, excellent. We'll throw the ink over, because we'll want to bring that... We'll want to bring that to the church. I think this is all good. I'm pretty content with that. Drop that off. Anything that needs fixing up at this point? Nope, everything's holding together well. We do need to put in the circular saw. We have all of these things, I think. Yeah, we have the 2 different anvils, which is perfect. We don't have furnace 2. We need a lot more stone. Stockpile, sawhorse, chopping spot, circular saw. So we just need planks and complex iron parts to put that in play. Kind of wouldn't mind to increase our yard space. It is starting to get kind of cluttered. So let's go for 5 complex parts and 5 wooden planks. We can do that. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. We did miss the trader who sells the silk, so that's unfortunate. Oops. 2 of those. What was it we were going to build that we needed flitches for? Oh, it was the apiary, right? I do not recall what the apiaries actually needed. But, oh, needed flitches, and we needed bees, but we don't have almost any bees, so... Yeah, that sucks. And we wanted some complex parts, right? And come over here. Oh, no. 6 should be fine. Oh, come on, just as we're passing out from being so productive. Alright. Well, at least go check out this particular corpse and see if it's worth our time or if it's going to be a burner. If it's a burner, we can just throw it in the field until we're ready to deal with it. Right? And people say I don't honor the dead. Crazy. Oof. That's a lot of work. We'll take the skin because that's something we've been wanting to work on for our armor purposes. And we'll just go dump it in the field until it's time. And that'll slow down how quickly we're getting bodies from the, from Comrade Communist Donkey. That was a terrible accent. I'd say I tried, Chad, but really didn't. Comrade Commissar. Vodka. Moscow. Perfect. Okay, let's pick all that stuff up. Come to me, my jungle friends. Alright, so how are we gonna plant this? We need to use the peat as the fertilizer. So that we get, we're basically, for those of you who don't know, if you use fertilizer, I believe you get better yields. And you are more likely to get more seeds, basically. Definitely the seeds part of it, for sure. So carrots, done. Carrots. I think that's hemp, maybe? Hemp. Do we not have any seeds for... Those are carrots. Wheat. Yeah, we got almost no wheat seeds. That's not good. Well, we'll empty some of our inventory out here. Don't want to carry all that stuff with us. Thought we had other... Oh, of course I didn't dump the tools. Thank you, crop waste. We're gonna put the tools inside, so let's do that quickly. Well, you know what we can do while we're here is dump the tools. And then have a nappy. Go and sleep. Ah, I'm so refreshed. It's me, Mario. We'll dump the key here too, because I haven't quite figured out what to do with it. The story needs to go... let's make one of those. The story needs to go to the basement of the church. So we're putting a bunch of stuff that's going to the basement of the church over there. I wonder how we're doing for iron. That might be something we have to sort out soon. There, we're replanted. And we now have compost coming. And we have nothing that go here. Nothing. So we can go back through the main entrance here. Get rid of the berries. And drop food off inside. Get rid of that. Oh, we should have dropped the crop waste outside. It's fine, we'll just bring it with us. And then we'll use our tunnels. Our quantum tunnels that move us from our base to that of the village faster than if we walked on the surface. Magically. Despite following the exact same linear distance. Hey, magic can't be explained. Or can it? Isn't magic just unexplained science? Alright. So we talk to this guy, and we'll give him all 4 of our burial certificates. Check. Should get another... Is it the grape pie? It's a grape pie. Not a blueberry pie, grape pie. Weird. We will get one of them. And I think that's fine for the time being. We're now at 8 silver, and we are going to go dump a bunch of money, or a bunch of coal, over at the blacksmith. And that'll help with our financial woes. Which will allow us to pull more bodies out of the graveyard. Just ugly bodies, yeah. Sorry, discrimination still in death. Jeez, we just doubled our cash. No, we don't want to sell it all, though. Just half of it. Oh, right, you can type it in. Thank you. And anything else that we need from him? I don't think so. I mean, we could stand to buy nails and simple parts from them so they don't have to make our own. But I like that part. We're now at 13 silver, which is excellent. Everything is healthy. Healthy as it's gonna get. I don't seem to be having a lot of luck finding the bees. I'm getting schmetterlings. I wonder if bees only come from beehives and I'm just not getting them because I suck or because I didn't have that perk. I don't know, chat, but that's part of the wonder of the game. Figuring it out. Oh, we haven't talked to this guy yet. Hello, sir. Trade. I don't need that. I can make my own. You suck. Jaw, you suck, dude. Is it gonna make me go all the way around? No. You know, likey. Sure is. I was hoping to go scoot across and get straight to the farmer. We could get some more wheat seeds. Because we're now full of cash. How could you possibly go wrong? Day's running out. Gotta do this quickly. I believe, chat. Trade. May I please have wheat seeds? Give me 12. That seems reasonable. Beet. Delicious. What about cabbage? How much is cabbage? Sure. Seems unreasonably high, but it's got me over a barrel, yeah? Meh. Ding, ding. I feel like they wouldn't appreciate us walking right through their wheat field. This is an expensive proposition, chat. Isn't this the Inquisitor's Day? Nah, you know what? Who cares? You see what I mean, though? How much longer it is to walk home when you're not using the tunnels? It's like, I don't think that math works out. But do I like it? Yes. I like things that make my life easier in game, with the exception of a very few items. We'll ditch that. This is hemp. I'll just throw it here for now. Seeds go in here. Ja, sehr gut. Guten Tag. And you know what we are gonna do? Since we're doing wheat, put another garden bed in. I'm gonna do wheat down this side. We're gonna move wheat over. This will be like carrots and hemp. And remember, always fertilize. It's easy to forget that. Just use the peat. And then we got a plant. And we're gonna do some wheat. And some more wheat. Bink. And we'll drop off our coal since we don't need to be carrying it with us everywhere. Oh, we have 300 coal. I think we're okay there for a while, chat. I had no idea. And I'm gonna drop you off. Get rid of that. I'm gonna take all the things over to the church tomorrow. When we wake up. So we have 2 bees. Not great. We are not achieving our goals. Anything else there? Well, we also need to do some stone collecting, I believe. So that we can make stone headwear. That's the term, right? And when you the stuff you put around graves, it's headwear. Yeah. Don't question me. I'm a doctorb. Okay, so we're good there. I did really want to build that saw or expand our increase the yard space. We've done it, Jet. Awesome. You needed stone anyway, let's do this. Clear out the Deadwood. Speaking of which, anybody watch the TV show Deadwood and the subsequent movie? I watched all 3 seasons of it. It was great. I did not get to the movie because that's when they canceled it, and I was like, what the hell? It ends really badly in terms of quality of the story because they thought they would have another season to wrap things up, and they sure didn't get it. So that was disappointing, to say the least. Then they came out with the movie, and in Canada it's only on HBO, which means generally you get it on Crave. And yeah, I didn't have that forever. So I've just gotten Crave back, so I'm working my way through the seasons again, remind myself about the story, and then I'm gonna watch the movie. Send it. And end it. Send it. So we need 9 complex parts and 8 planks. 9 complex parts. I have a feeling today we're going to spend mostly making iron things. So we'll make some nails. But actually what I'm watching right now, as I've said in previous streams, is Black Sails, which is quite good. The first 3 seasons, like, to me, totally solid. The last season, season 4, it's like they decided they wanted to wrap up. They maybe had 2 more seasons, but they decided they were going to do it in 1 season. And so they basically, the first 3 episodes are just drive me insane because they simply come up with rapid storyline changes that just don't make sense. Things happen, you're just like, no, I'm sorry. That's not how that works. But now, like, I'm 4th and 5th episodes out of 10 have been really, really good. I am totally sold, and so there are 5 episodes left. So if you like pirates, and you like, you know, TV shows like Rome and Deadwood, Game of Thrones, this is for you. Definitely say watch it. Watch it or die. So we need 3 more, and then the planks. Okay. 3 more and planks. Roger Dodger. 3 more and planks. Ah, we tired, chat. We have to eat some mushroom kebabs. Because you know that'll take you to the next level. And then... Oh, sorry, we needed... How many do we need? 8? There's actually a surprising lack of ships in the first, I don't know, like being an Age of Sail pirate movie or TV show, it's a remarkably small amount of ship time, and that's because filming on ship is really expensive. You're either having to make sets that are abutted to the ocean so that, you know, you're on a ship, which is on land, but looking out over what looks like ocean, or actually on a period correct sailboat, which is difficult. They exist. There's lots of tall ships still sailing. But sailing and filming don't go together well. It's like 2 things you never do. You never don't work with children and animals. Who said that? I can't remember. It was a big director, though. It's similar. Don't film on board ships. Let's put this one here. And this will give us beams, and the beams will allow us to get to the next sort of tier of technology, which is sweet. Oh, and we can do wood billets, arguably for less energy? No, they're the same. Don't quite follow, but okay. Oh, do we get 5 as opposed to 4? Yeah, alright, so it's a little more efficient here. We could actually theoretically get rid of some of these things then. So we do need... Oops. You know what? Let's get a bunch of them. So we need them for our cremations anyway, right? just try to finish this off. We'll cancel this guy, and we need complex iron parts, so that's going to be something we have to work on. But we're going to get a nap time, because we be tie-tie. So this is going all to the church. This. We can dump this off in our stockpile. That as well. Down to the fire creation area. And we can get rid of those. What should we take as food? Well, we can get our kebabs magically cooking. And they will take care of themselves while we sleep. Because, you know, it's an automated fire-based oven. Yeah. Middle of the night? I don't mind that. Oh, and we have to go to the church anyway. It's like I planned this, chat. I did not. But it's like I did. Okay, so we needed complex parts. So we might as well make a few. And then we need beams. And so the reason I'm getting beams, chat, is we're going to try to shim up the tunnel in the basement to fix the mess. The claps, if you will. No, we need wedges, so we're gonna make some wedges. But I'm not sure if it's planks or if it's flitches that we need, so we're just gonna make a bit of everything. Can't hurt. Well, imagine it could. A lot of things could hurt that people say can't hurt. This could tire us out, and so our prayer to whoever, God or gods, is not heard because we're so tired it's weak and meandering. Like most of the things I talk about. Look, I can poke fun at myself. I'm assured in my whatever words, something. Assured of my self-esteem, which actually isn't true. My self-esteem is like a chronic source of fighter. I always have to work on that. But I will say that my self-esteem's way better than it has been. So, yes. This is good stuff. Yeah, why don't we just pray? I think we can do it. Okay. Well, it is there. See? This guy? That guy? Maybe it allows us at dawn. Alright, well, we'll go downstairs and dump some stuff. I want to do it efficiently because we had to dump stuff downstairs anyway. Here's our skin. Oh, let's take one skin and then we can get the armor. We don't do a lot of fighting, but it looks... I'm sure it looks like super cool. And the heart. Where are we storing the stories? It must be in the other bin. Oh, that's where we put the grape pie. Oh, no. The more you know, eh, chat? Yeah, that seems right. I'm good with that. And the story, there we go. We got 11 and 4. 4 silvers, 11 bronze stories. Oh, and we can see this is what I wanted to fix. And we have everything. So it was... So I did just a little too much. The flitches and the planks were unnecessary. But look, this is going to make life so much easier. There we go. Now we can move fast. Yeah. What's up, brother? Aw, we just missed him. He's like, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Alright, let's pray. Let there be light. I really want to craft some new prayers, though. But it's an expensive proposition. You have to make, like, I think it's a bunch of different notes and a bunch of different chapters, and then you'll make a book, and then that can become a prayer book. So we got 3 nices. But we got 6... sorry, we got 3 and we should double that, so we should be getting 6 faith this time. So, it's good. So 5. Alright. So, we can save the save. They said great sermon. Look at how many people said great. And they're all paying less than 11, though. Last time they paid 11. Why gotta be like that? I have feelings. Alright, so we can drop... I like to keep the faith down here. That gives us 6 faith to work with. I'm gonna skip studying. I'm gonna do... I'll do study after we do the next week's prayer session. So... that looks good. I'm very happy with that. We're getting our inventory trimmed down, which is perfect. Do we need to go up and out for any reason? We need to drop off the prayer. I mean, what we could do now is just store the prayer here, because we won't be coming across land. We'll be coming from underneath most of the time. So to clear this one out, we need some more complex parts and some wood wedges. But we can always do this. It's a little obnoxious. Seeing if there's anything else that we need. So it's just complex parts and wedges, right? Yeah. Complex parts and wedges. Complex parts and wedges. Anything to dump here? Nectar, Skeletor? We're very tired. Just eat all that stuff up. So let's get our complex parts. Yeah. Oops, that's a lot of parts. I mean, 6 should be fine. It just tires out so bad. And then we needed the, what was it that we needed, chat? We needed wedges. Wedges are here. Pop it. E and F. I cannot keep them straight. Lord have mercy. Alright, cool. So, we can get ourselves a nap, yeah? Restore our energy, and then we'll race downstairs and sort out the circuitous route. I don't like doing the circuitous route. I just want to go directly, save as much time as possible. A game measured by time. Saving time. Must happen all the time. Or something. A world without time. What? Oh, there's simple iron parts. No! Chad, you're supposed to jump in and stop me. Save me from myself. Alright, well. We're gonna have to go collect iron soon, too. Alright, so we'll fix this up. A world before time. Everyone needed time. They didn't have the time. And so, time was an issue. Yep. I'd go see that movie. Hey, buddy. Here, let's convince him. We'll use up some of our rare religious resource. What's up, my dude? Hello. Maybe I have nothing against you.
I have nothing against you. Maybe I can even help you.
Oh no, that was us.
You appear useless, but also harmless. Help me open this gate. I have these instructions, and apparently I need a key. My lockpicks won't work. Bring me the key, and we'll talk. Make one, or find it. I don't care. Right.
Okay, I need something behind the door too, so we'll try to help. Roger Dodger.
You can take these instructions.
Right, about the necklace. Oh, he doesn't like us enough about the necklace. Alright. So, cool beans. We now know what to do. We have the instructions for the key, so I'm going the wrong way. We'll head on up and see what's what. Yeah, welcome everyone to the stream. Thank you for attending. It's always nice to have a few viewers here on a Sunday. Sunday afternoons are precious after all. Where did we put that key, Chad? My instinct is to say we put it in... that we put it in the chest in the house. Sort of like quest items, I try to keep them there. Wow, working stone just knocks you right out. But did you see we got some blue experience there, making the wood fence? Yeah, that was a very good investment. It's fun doing the voices for this game because they change across streams. I can never remember what I've used in the last stream, so I just go with the gut. The donkey stayed consistent, though. These are Soviet communist donkey. Donkey? Alright, let's use our quantum tunnels to get over there quickly. And then we should be able to study it. We may not have the faith to study it, though. If it's entirely science, we can make that work by virtue of having paper. But if it's a combination, we may not be able to make that work. So there it is. Yeah. So next Sunday, we can make this work. So I'm going to drop the key here with the instructions for the time being so that... Oh, and the faith. Because I don't want to drag that around with us. We're going to head up in an effort to see if there's anything we can build in the church, because we got to get it to that 21 quality. Candelabras, confessionals, church benches. We can make soft church benches. No, we can't even make joints yet. And silk is expensive, but tomorrow we can pick up silk, and we've been gathering money. Well, right there, see? How are we doing? We're at 12 silver, so things are going well. Hey, Fuzzy Moth, welcome. Things are going well, yeah. Had a bit of a rough week in terms of my physical health, but doing much better today. Thought I'd do a chill stream with a little bit of Graveyard Keeper. How are you? I caught one of your streams. I'm trying to remember if it was when I was sick, so I've been sick quite a bit over the past couple of weeks. So it was either early this week or last week. But it was good to see you in person, doing your thing. You're doing all right. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, you're most welcome. I pretty much, I just lurked, but I wasn't really feeling the energy to interact. But normally I like to chat, so I'll try to catch one of your streams and be chatty, because it's fun for me to interact with someone. I don't know if that's the same for you, but I hope it is. So one of my big things is I like to go and support other streamers, especially ones who support me, but that's not a necessity. And go and be chatty in their chat, especially if it's a small chat, to get people talking. You know, give the streamer something to riff off of and get everybody engaged. I think it's a lot of fun. Yeah. Well, I noticed you were quite chatty when you came in the last time, and I really appreciated that. And again, it's not a requirement, you know, like if you just want to come and lurk, you know, listen to my voice make annoying comments and act like I know everything, you're very welcome. But you're also welcome to chat. How's your week going? Did you have a good weekend? Good week? My week was basically just trying to get through the week. Like, to go to work, finish every day, and so I did it. I managed to get through a full week without any sick time, and not even having to employ my flex hours, which is very uncommon for me. And considering I was unwell, that was a huge step forward for me, so I'm really happy about that. But next week's gonna be better, even better, because I'm on the incline, right? I'm on the slope up. Alright, we're gonna make the armor finally. Took me a long time to get here. Weekend is going alright so far. The work week was most productive, oddly enough. Is it normally not productive for you, my friend? Is it, what are you in, if you don't mind saying? If you don't want to share, don't worry about it. It normally is not. Right on. Not right on. Right on for sharing that. Yeah. I'm in a job where we're oversubscribed, but we're productive. But I've definitely been in jobs that are, on the average, non-productive, which gets very frustrating. I'm a software engineer, software integrations architect. Wow, man, you are godlike to me, right, by saying those words. when I was in grad school, I started doing some, not even programming, just scripting, right? So like programming for dummies. And that was hard. So I have a lot of respect for people who can think in the abstract manner that's required to do programming, like to work with software. It's very foreign to me. Like the whole idea of nesting things, I'd have to like work backward from what I wanted to do, because I'm like nesting the way just the scripting language was, you know, you keep nesting down. Ugh, crazy. So your main job is to find and integrate software packages into our current environment. What kind of environments do you deal with? Is it like for companies? Yeah, let's have a snooze. Yeah, I mean, that's challenging stuff. Especially with all the different softwares that companies use these days that have to integrate and function. We're using an old database that's probably 15 years out of date, and you can tell, like, the user experience is not good. Medical insurance, so I can't say much. Got it. Totally cool, dude. Keep it, that's definitely something that's, in Canada, it's like, that's protected status information, so you, yeah, you keep it general. But yeah, I mean, even when I was working with the military, with Department of National Defense, it was remarkable how dated some of the technologies were. But apparently that is not uncommon. Like, it's impossible. Like, with these major modern militaries, there's just so much going on at all times that keeping everything maxed out in a peacetime scenario is just, it's impossible. And then, so what you do is you just show off your best technology. It's like, you know, you don't go out there with your rickety boat, you go out there with your, like, new high-end frigate and show people that. So these... We got a burial certificate now, we can make a little money. What were we gonna spend money on, chat? Oh, right, we were gonna go to town and buy silk. So, and we got plenty of time to do it for once. I'm actually ahead of my game. Unbelievable. Who knew? Most of that is due to the mindset of, if it works, don't change it. Yeah, that's actually a good point. And sometimes that is totally valid, because when you have, as you know, like anytime you change something, whether it's a new software, a new version, you create knock-on effects, right? Things can then not play well with each other. And whether you're in the military or you're in private industry, I mean, that's costly, right? It's either money, lives, whatever, you name it. Okay, so we dodge this, drop diet, and then we race through our quantum tunnels to town, and we're gonna blow some change. So I knew a Ukrainian, I don't remember exactly how they pronounced it, I'll probably get this wrong, but he always used to joke about having kashenya, which meant like pocket change. But that could mean anything from having pennies in his pocket to, you know, $20,000. He was a business owner, so. Tried. Don't know what we need jewelry for. We'll definitely buy some silk. Worth having.
Gold level seeds.
How much are these? That's a lot. Let's just do one batch. We'll try that. Yeah, the more you change, the more possibility of failure. Exactly, Fuzzy. Do you have an end goal for the stream? Not particularly. Like, you mean like, do I have a plan in the game? It's not like my streams I've been doing with... Come on, brain, you can do this. I believe in you. Metro Exodus, where, you know, I sort of set a mission goal and I pursue it. Or if you're talking about, like... Do I have... Like, Metro Exodus, I'm doing a giveaway there. I do not have that in mind. Really, what I'm just doing right now is I'm puttering. You know, just I'm getting used to, because we haven't played the game in a couple of weeks because of my health, so I'm sort of getting back into the mechanics and doing some housekeeping and tidying up, but we've been moving forward. Let me just see, is there anything I want here? Get some omelet? Or like, are you trying to free a zombie or build a certain thing or complete a specific... Oh, yeah, so we are trying to get through the gate with Snake, and I'm trying to see what happens if I sort of support that fugitive refugee community. So I'm slowly, like, gathering things that we'll need to make that work. Oh, hey, look, we can buy the red wine, finally. Ooh, yes. This will push 2 quests forward for us. Expensive, though. Oi. We need to get some bodies, chat. That's what we need. You need silver wine? Why is that always the case? Well, we'll give 1 back. No, we're never gonna get... Yeah, like, look at how much we lost in that deal. Okay, we'll buy 1 silver wine to at least push that quest forward. And now we're broke. We'll have to go trade some, what's the word I was looking for? Good wine, my friend. Here's a story. Okay. That's it? Why did I even give you a voice? So basically we just trade wine for stories with him. I got it. Yeah, Fuzzy, definitely selling coal. I just noticed that. Is that someone's barf? Oh man, come on. Grow up, people. My younger brother got his AstraZeneca, or one of the COVID vaccines, and he had a really bad reaction to it. He got nauseated, and he hasn't been nauseated in like over 3 years. And he was telling me about how it was so bad that he literally couldn't keep himself upright in front of the toilet waiting for it to happen, so he just resigned himself to going and falling on the couch and cleaning up a mess afterward. Luckily, he didn't end up getting sick. He just passed out. I felt so bad for the guy. Okay, so we have a whole bunch of wine. No, it's not good. Oh, we got a body, that's good. Okay, we can drop off some berries, some of those, and we'll cook up some skewers, and I'm gonna quickly plant this and we're gonna race down. I want those grape. Oh, you don't? Wait, what? I guess grape seeds don't need... You think grape would need to be on pegs? So bizarre. Empty garden bed. Let's put it down here. This is our first attempt to make grape leaves, or grape product. So let's find out how it works. And done, and then yeah. Oh. I guess we need some sort of special sort of garden bed to plant that. So weird. Yeah. Oh, what does it say? Craft at Zombie Vineyard 2. Okay, so I can't read is the major problem we're having here, chat. It's all good. Oh no, I'm getting distracted. We need to go get that juicy corpse. We don't want it to start rotting. That would be terrible. Yeah, so usually we do 3 or 4 hours today. It'll depend how I'm feeling. I'm trying to target 3, but it may be like closer to 2, or I might take a bit of a break, like a 5-minute break in the middle, and just go and stretch my legs and come back at it. Like, how far in are we? We're at 1 hour and 30 minutes, so hey, make sure you're hydrating, chat. This is a terrible body. I don't think we want this. We do want the skin. It's very helpful. What else should we take? I'm not gonna eat meat. That's just terrible.
Human meat, that is, chat.
There. I don't really want anything else from the body. do I? Might as well take a heart out. Ever watched that show iZombie? No, I haven't gotten that far yet. I have... What have I done? So I've gotten up to Gentle Butcher. So I need to make it to... Yeah, I need to make it up to Surgery. So I'm getting there. You recommend that I beeline to Surgery, or should I... For extraction, like outside the game. Oh, wait. Do I do that to people in real life? What? I dismember corpses, and in game too. Oh, each component does something different. Oh, yeah, so it's good for alchemy, right? I shouldn't have lit that guy on fire, because we're gonna get another corpse way too quickly. That's not what I meant to do. That's fine. Get tired, get distracted, it's all good. Is there anything here we want to build? Right, because we needed the jointing to make the soft benches, so we will come back to this. Oh, let's drop off the skin. And the heart and the skull. It's funny that skulls stack, but hearts don't. Like some of the reduced amount of skulls, others can increase green skulls or remove red skulls. Oh, okay. That's good to know. Yeah, so I figured out that taking out blood and fat seems to get rid of red skulls. That's one thing that I've noticed. We can also drop off our story while we're here, chat. Another part of our story. Like tears through the hourglass, these are the days of our lives. Okay. Alright, and we get some food. I like it. Do I have enough to make another one? I do not. So we'll drop this off. Keep that with us. I don't know that we need to keep the wine on us. That's sort of taking up a lot of space. A lot of space. Did we start... I bet you I dropped... Did we make the armor? We did. So we have iron armor. Awesome. I wish it would show up on our model. That would be very nice. We look tougher. Yeah, so we do need to study joints. So we go to building. Wow, you need a lot of red experience for that. We'll probably have to study up to get there. What I'm gonna do is we're gonna do a quick snooze, and then we're gonna head out and collect some rocks and stuff like that. You almost always have the wiki up when doing it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to start doing that. The problem is the wiki would like take up too much of my secondary monitor real estate, which says to me I just need a third monitor, clearly. And it'll be a tax write-off. Hooray! Yikes! Okay, so we have plenty of that. Or a phone. Hey! Come on, I was all excited to get more technology with a very weak explanation as to why I had to have that technology. Don't poke holes in my poorly designed theories. Yeah, I actually don't have the the desk real estate for that. I am getting a bigger desktop, largely so I can have more room to work when I'm doing my day job, but also it would allow me to move my key lights around a little more effectively. I'm just getting some sand and odds and sods because we need it for a number of projects. Yeah, vertical would be good. You know what I really wouldn't mind either is having like a tablet in front, so I could put things like what you just described, like a wiki on there or my chat, because it'd be nice to have the chat sort of more centralized for me. Whoa, no, I don't need, that's, how much did we just get? How much did I pick up? 45. We have Sam for days. I'm gonna drop some off at the church because you need it to like scour books, as I've understood. Fuzzy, do you know, like, and vertical, yeah, vertical one would be really good because it would take up less real estate and it would give me the, like, for work, it would allow me to do spreadsheets more effectively. I like that idea. Also, I meant to ask you, do you know where to get bees from? Like, do they just come from at random as a drop when you're working at collecting honey from bees? Beehives? Yes, okay, excellent. And let's put half of it in. That's fine with me. So like now we can scour that ruined book, and we've got a body. We gotta do fast. I'll do fast, yeah. Where would it be? Here. And that gives us clean paper. Not bad at all. Oh, it gave us notes and paper. Swish. What are we gonna move over? This. Neat. We should do a bunch of them. I don't think that's how... I think that would work with vellum. I'm not sure that would work with like vellum or parchment, but not so much with paper. What else was I gonna drop? This, that, the notes, papier. Okay, let's go get that body before things start to decompose. Yar! Oh, I should have cut holes over there. This might be a burner just because I took so long to get to it. I want to see what I need to punch holes here. Easy enough. Simple parts, beams, and wedges. No problem. Roger Dodger Stopper Boo. As my dad used to say. Roger Stopper Dopper Boo. Roger Dabba. What did he say? Roger Dodger Stopper Boo. That's what he said. He also did things like Choo 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 and Car 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 and Galaka when he was talking about gross things. Lots of strange sayings, that man. And surprisingly, one of the brightest men I've ever met. It's inside, right? Because it goes through the chute. Oh, it's not... I think they must decay more slowly down here as opposed to the side of the road. Seems to give us a little bit of wiggle room. Oh, that's a terrible corpse. Let's take a few things. Let's extract his brains. I've been watching iZombie, and it's actually kind of cute. It doesn't take itself too seriously, but it's fun. We'll definitely take the skin, because skin is always good. Oh, we're tired. Eat enough while sitting over top of a corpse to finish. We haven't got fat in a while. Let's take some fat. Yeah, so they definitely do this in iZombie. Eating, like, cereal over top of a dead body. But yeah, for those of you who don't know, the premise of that show is this woman gets bit by a zombie, and, or scratched by a zombie, becomes a zombie. But if she eats brains, she gets, like, little glimpses into the person's life, so she ends up essentially becoming a crime solver type person. I'm just gonna get rid of this right now just to make some space. Make a little spache. We should move all of our chests into a designated storage area. Well, looks good to me. Oops. There we go. I've been playing Declays lore on pallets too. Oh, great. So that saves me bunch of trouble. Trouble. All right. Let's since we're about halfway through the stream, let's take a quick couple second break just so I can get some water and shake my legs out. So I will set the where's the be right back? There we go. Be right back. I will be right back. Oops. Not back. Oops. Not back. Oh. There we go. Okay. How to drink some water. Alright, so what are we doing? Where were we? Oh, thank you, Fuzzy. Thank you, thank you. We've emptied things out. This is pretty good. I don't want to see the Inquisitor. I think that's Inquisitor Day. Let's look at our technology for a sec. Need 200 of this. And sell that off. Make a little Kishinya. Ooh, looking good. Always so satisfying, you know, like in Minecraft, the pops when you collect something. It's like classic Skinnerian conditioning, operant conditioning. Your pop, get rewarded, feel good. What have you been playing lately, Fuzzy? Are you interested at all in getting the Legendary Edition of Mass Effect? Hey, Aeronator, good to see you. Thanks for coming along. Always good to have you. How have you been doing? Alright, I think we're gonna plan anything else. Let's do some cabbages. Why the heck not? Farming sim mostly, nice. That is a very calming and rewarding game. I haven't played it much, I've watched it. I enjoyed it. And I've enjoyed... we used up like all our seeds there. Wow. I enjoyed watching you play Binding of Isaac there the other day, Hairnator. You have an impressive ability to stream that game, which requires an incredible amount of attention, and still commentate and still talk to your audience. So, you know, that is most impressive, as Darth Vader would say. Impressive. Most impressive. Let's go drop some of these carrots in the bin for Communist Donkey. Comrade Communist Donkey. Yeah, you're surprisingly good at that game too. I don't really mean surprisingly. I just, you know, you never know how good anyone's going to be at a game. But you were deleting some of the bosses. I was quite impressed. Is there anything we have to dump off? We're gonna sell. Just go see what we can sell. Oh, we were gonna try to make planks, beams, and wedges to get those tunnels opened up. I think we needed joints as well. Always a challenge. Always a challenge. Always a bridesmaid, never a bride. Work with children. I know how it's like to have to pay attention to everyone and no one at the same time. No, no kidding. Yeah, wow, that would be challenging and require a lot of cognitive flexibility. I've never had to work with children, but I was in a relationship where I had a shake and bake family, and so it was us two and her baby, who I raised for several years with her, and it was both amazing and one of the hardest things I've ever done in my life. True facts. And we're gonna make some beams. And some planks. Maybe one more set of planks? Can we do it? Ah, we'll finish in the morning. A lot of damn patience, all my word. That's awesome. No truer words were ever spoken. Not interested in Legendary Edition of Mass Effect. I am, but I own all 3 games in the older version, so I'm really... It's hard for me to, like, buy a game again. Really goes against the grain. I think like one of the few times I've done that was with Skyrim Legendary Edition, I think. And I honestly didn't even play it that much, which is a sin. I got into Fallout 4, and I like to modify the games that I play, so I have to the point that I'll spend more time modding than playing a game. So I had to sort of teach myself to be like, no, you can mod the game for an hour, then you have to play the game for like 2 hours, with that kind of mentality, right? And we're gonna make some simple iron parts. Always good to have those. I have to go iron ore hunting in a little bit. Oh no, I don't build mods. No. See, that's another thing. Like, that's what I mean. Like, one of the things I did when I worked with the military was as a scientist, I modded some video games to try to build training workspaces, and the modding was just scripting, and my god, was that hard. So the idea of like building my own mods, like, it's so beyond me. That's why I was saying I have so much respect for people like yourself who are involved in software engineering, that sort of thing, because it's just so beyond the way my brain thinks. Like, I could write you an essay in one night, no problem. I'm a wordsmith for sure, but like programming, modifying, no. Oh no. Let's see if we can punch a hole in this, or if we had to have joints. We didn't make the wedges. Chat, you're supposed to be here to protect me from myself. Because you know I can't focus on more than one thing at a time, and then I only focus on that one thing for maybe 3 seconds. I'm like a goldfish. Wow, a castle. Wow, a castle! Have you seen this castle? I'm not that kind of psychologist, Nader. I am an empirical psychologist by training, which means that I did research. But then when I got into the real world, I did mostly applied psychology. So I worked with taking empirical work, stuff that was done in the lab, and trying to actually make it work in the real world, which became my passion, because who cares about theory if you never implement it, right? And, you know, we wouldn't have lasers and superconductors and that sort of thing without theory, but then someone had to actually apply it, right? So the kind of stuff that I did was I worked mostly with video games and using them as training suites to develop people's skill sets. And I did work with the military in a number of other capacities. They hired me on to do mostly cognition, which is my training. But then they didn't have me do that. They had me doing stuff that was way outside my comfort zone. Like, you know, surveys, for example, or... and to be honest, like, a good example would be they had this really old software, and so we needed to find out what the pain points were that. So sort of like user experience and user interfaces and that sort of thing, which is not what I do. And that required a lot of interviews and surveys, and then taking that and writing basically, what's the term we used for it? Requirements documentation, like what did we need from the software in the future, which was very much outside of my comfort zone. But in the end, you know, I found it really interesting and satisfying, but then when I got too sick and I couldn't do it. I was just, brain didn't work that way anymore. Oh, look at that, chat. It's gonna be so easy to move around. Yeah, exactly, Fuzzy. There's some similarities between what we did. Yeah, I really enjoyed it, but, you know, when you eventually have enough injuries, it just Injuries and health conditions pile up. I don't think the same way that I used to when I was before my second concussion. I have a lot of trouble with concentration. You see it in this game, actually, is I either will not stay on task for a long period, or what'll happen is I perseverate. And perseveration just means that you get stuck on doing something and you'll end up doing it the wrong way repeatedly. And that's a real problem when you're trying to do, like a big part of my job was writing. And so if you're trying to write scientifically, it's very rigorous and it's very specific, and it has to follow a very specific arc, and I would just be all over the place. So I'd be like writing one paragraph for this section, then I'd go to another area and write another section, and then right over here, and then I'd get my flow going a bit, and I'd start connecting paragraphs and realize that stuff I'd done before didn't make any sense because it was out of context and it wasn't right, and it was just like, ugh, it was a mess. But, you know, I don't mean to be trite or cliched when I say when life gives you lemons. You know, I just sort of had to roll with it and redesign my career. So what I do now is primarily help researchers. I help researchers to do research. So that works very good. You got paid to work with games? Yes, I did. So I worked with a small gaming studio. When I came on, it was like 7 people. And I was the 7th person. And we decided, they hired me because they wanted to make cognitive fitness games. But the problem with cognitive fitness games at the time was that they were either fun to play, like sort of fun, like think, you know, like the Nintendo Brain Age and that kind of stuff, you know, kind of fun, but had very little science behind them, or they were not fun at all and had some science behind them. And so what we wanted to do is reside in the middle space. We wanted to have we wanted science behind it to show evidence that this stuff actually works to improve cognitive functioning, to train people, to make them think better, faster, you know, that kind of thing. But we also wanted them to be deeply engaged, and the beauty of video games is they're hugely engaging, right? Because they have a very tight reward loops if they're designed properly. So that was what I did for 4 years, I think. And yeah, it was very good. The problem was we were such a small studio, even though we grew to about 40 people all told within the studio and including the contractors that we had brought on board. We were just too small to compete with the giants, right? So like the Luminosities and the Brain Ages out there, there was just no way to market our stuff well enough to get people to care, right? So you may have the best thing on the market, but if nobody knows about it, it doesn't matter. So yeah, that was unfortunate. Let's do a quick prayer here, get some faith that we can spend on doing research and such. We're going to research that key. We wanted to see if we could get through that barrier. So the other problem too is that as a PhD, I was very expensive to be on staff. So a big portion of my funding came from government funding, combined with a bit from the games industry. And so when that funding ended, it was really hard to keep me on board. And so that moved me over to working with National Defense here in Canada, which was very much an upward move in terms of upward mobility and that sort of thing. But in terms of, and what I was paid, but in terms of what I was doing, like I said, I was doing stuff I wasn't trained for. And they hired me on with the pretense that I would be doing stuff I was trained for, and then it wasn't. But I would have stayed with it because it was fascinating. But then I got injured at sea. We were chasing storms to test out the new helicopters we got here in Canada. I got thrown into a bulkhead and just, yeah, it was bad. Basically, it took me 6 weeks to get back to work. And then once I got back to work, it turned out I wasn't thinking properly anymore. And then my Crohn's exploded and I had to, because of the injury, and I had to get surgery, and that took me out of work for another 6 weeks. And yeah, it just never bounced back, so I couldn't stay at the job. So like I said, now I work with the university out here and help researchers who can do research to do it effectively. and to find the money, because money is always in short supply if you're a researcher, and you can't do research without money. That's something I got very good at when I was in the video game industry, is finding people to give us funds to do the work. Because people don't want to invest in your research, right? They want to invest in something that's going to give them a financial return, right? And research is very hard to pitch to people as something that'll give them money back. So I got good at writing grant applications and being like, give me cash. Yeah, concussions suck for sure. Fuzzy, they're not pleasant. But, you know, you gotta find a way to move forward. You just can't stop. I mean, I suppose you could. But life's pretty not great when you do that. Well, hopefully you've never had one, Harinator. You may have had a mild one if you ever got whacked in the head real good. Gonna do a quick snooze here, get our energy bar up, and then we can go do terrible things. Oh no. We can go down. So this is perfect timing because Snake's gonna show up and we're gonna research that key, which means we might be able to get through this portcullis, whatever you want to call it. I think we have everything we need. Yeah, Fuzzy, you've had a few, then you know they're not great. Where's the key? Key? Oh, we have it all. I have it all. I have it all. Study it. Baby! Yeah, like the problem with concussions is they have like really far-reaching effects and they're not really well understood. We've made a lot of progress on them, but you know, it can impact your, like, it can worsen chronic depression or create depression. In my case, it worsened it. It can make it hard for you to pay attention, hard for you to control your emotions, hard for you to think. Like, there's so many things that happen. Let's drop this off, huh? Yeah, let's do that. And let's bake some mushrooms, baby. Migraines. Ugh. Fuzzy, I have so much feeling for you. I'm really sorry to hear that. My mother suffered from migraines a lot when we were growing up. But she apparently, like, having multiple babies was what helped her get over them. Changed her hormonal balance. But she still had them. They're just rare. But I don't think you can have babies. I mean, you certainly try. Like, push the envelope. Let's see. We need to drop this stuff off. Yeah, I can't do that. Well, never say never, right? Where is Snake? He usually comes at night. Is it he only comes on this day now? I used to see him like every night, I felt, but maybe it was just luck of the draw. We do need to drop this off. Wait, is it already... Oh no, it was Sunday. I'm like, didn't we just pray? That is so bizarre. I'm gonna do a quick run this way just to see if we he's not on Sundays. Ah, I see. So he'll come tomorrow night. Well then, we'll talk to him tomorrow night and try to get through this gate. Wait. Oh, jeez, I thought this was the gate. I'm like, it's open! I have the key. Maybe I just think I have the key, but I don't. Yeah, but anyway, I don't mean to sound like I'm complaining about my health and all that. I'm not. I'm just, you know, I'm just chatting about it. And, you know, I've learned to... I got sick with Crohn's when I was, like, 11, so I've learned to, like, roll with this stuff. And I got chronic depression when I started to get sick in my teens, late teens. So, you know... It sucked, and it took a long time to adapt, but once I adapted, you know, I moved on, did other things, figured it out, getting good grades, future so bright, gotta wear shades! I mean, everybody has something, right? Like, there's so few of us who are just like, nah, I'm just normal. Like, you'd be abnormal to say that you're normal these days. Yeah, so really I think the biggest thing that it's done for me is to help me develop compassion for other people. And sort of understand that, you know, we all have burdens to bear, right? Normal is just a setting on the dryer. Whiskey and Wool, welcome. Thanks for coming by. Good to see you. It's so true. We're not wrong. Which is a dryer function I almost never use because like everything now says wash cold, dry, light, you know, like use what do they call it? Delicates. Like, whoa, what can I wash normally? I guess cotton? Question mark? Herp derp. Oh, you know what we have to do is we need to see if we can find iron ore. And maybe some jellies, because I want to eat them. Oh, speaking of jellies and deliciousness, which is I know not said often, but you do hear it occasionally. Hey, buddy. Yes, I can feel your anger. F that. High heat all the way, YOLO. Yeah, but you have kids and are a busy person, you know, like I'm responsible for myself, which let's admit is a fairly significant difficulty because I am like a 10-year-old child or tween. Iron by the coal. Oh yeah, okay, thanks. But yeah, you don't have time to mess around. You're like, colors into the washing machine, whites washing machine, darks washing machine, bleach wash. Good, good. Dry on high. Oh yeah, we need to collect bees because we have like 3 bees. We need 10. I want to make an apiary. I'm very excited. Yeah, I think you missed this, Whiskey. We've just, Hayernator was just sharing that, he works with children. Very patient lad he has become. And also super attentional capacity. I was watching him, just so everybody knows, Hayernator is also a streamer. I was watching him stream Binding of Isaac, which he is kick-ass at, by the way. And it was amazing, his ability to play the game, commentate, and also talk to chat. And this game, I can barely do it, and it has very little time sensitivity. Like, he's dodging things and, you know, shooting at stuff and having to change his play style because every time he picks up a different power-up, it means he's doing things differently. Oh man, just wild. Ooh, look, we got enough to make a new tent. Let's do it. Yes, excellent. I guess it goes there, huh? We need to make them a water well. Do we really actually want to do this? Because it's hard enough to keep these people happy. They always want food. So pissy. But yes, apparently he's developed some of his skills when it comes to streaming by virtue of having to tend to a lot of children all at once. Tend to everyone and no one, as he put it. Ooh, the music changed. That's nice. Did I forget to build that new habitat for them? I did. See what I mean? Attention span of a goldfish. Well, from what I can tell, you do have significant patience there, Hayernator. Where'd your handle come from, by the way? What does Hayernator mean? Is it, does it have a story behind it? Oh, we got plenty of coal now. We can sell coal and burn coal for days. What's this? Mine is full of toxic gases. If only I could find someone who doesn't need to breathe. Ooh. How about a zombie? A lot of people ask that. Yeah, I get the same thing. People are like, what does Pika mean? Like, why Pika Man? Like, take a deep breath. And the story begins. Where are we? So we're right around here. There's a quarry up there. Let's go see. Let us discover something together, chat. Oh, cool. We're like out of energy. So tired, Chad. Here's my surname. Ah, there you go. Hairnator, it's it ended up being a nickname in school. Right on. Don't really need the water. Thank you. So we can come back here and fix things up, but I don't think we really need to do that right this second. So, can we get marble off this face? Oh yeah, build a quarry face. Stone. So once we get ourselves, left more, okay. Oh, like this. This? Oh, thank you. I'm gonna end up eating all of our food to make this happen. How do we break up the big blocks of iron? Forehead? Forehead meet keyboard. Also spanner, but that's a different reason. Like spanner as in wrench, like the way British people say wrench. Stone workbench thingy. Roger Dodger, stopper boo. Can I get down here? No! Why? Banner as in wrench, yes. Right, and that's one of your emoticons. Yeah. It's all coming together.
Soon I'll have all the knowledge in the universe. I'll be more powerful than any cosmic deity.
Stay tuned. Pika Man. Demigod. Circa 2025. Pika. Super Entity Awesome God Sauce. Circa 2020. It's gonna take time to get there. Okay, let's just make this thing that I forgot to make. I got plenty of food, so I just find eating food makes me tired. It doesn't actually like give me energy, but in this game, it's good. All right, so we built a tent, and now we need to build a well. We will get to it. Currently, I have other things to do. That sure is a spanner. It is interesting how, like, different sayings, right? And Canada being sandwiched between our love of our old world, progenitor, right? Love of the UK, and the US being stuck between these two places. We have, like, this weird mixture of Britishisms and Americanisms. Damn, my dude is strong. Look at him go. Oh, I have to make an iron stockpile. I see. How do I do that? Iron stockpile. Ta-da! Can I rotate this one? No, it just is. Put it there. Good. Yeah, thanks to everybody for coming. Really appreciate you here on a Sunday. Your precious Lord's Day, or your precious break day, or your precious catch up on everything day. Muchos gracias. Are we loaded? We certainly are. Can we drop off some coal? Let's take back 100 because we're going to sell it. You know what? Let's take 120 because I don't like leaving the stacks like that. What else can we drop here? Just get rid of the silk. Oh, we had carrots we could have eaten. Damn it. Why you suck so bad? We can drop off the jellies, or we can cook something with those jellies, right? What are we gonna make? Ooh, look at all these neat things that we can't make because we don't have the stuff. We can make the jelly. Red jelly. That's what we're doing. We don't even have to cook them. They just come out of the mold ready. Yeah, Pika Man came from way back in the day, I played Counter-Strike Source for the first time, and I was used to first-person shooters like Quake or Doom. And, you know, those games, for the most part, like, they're kind of power fantasies unless you set them on, like, the highest difficulty, right? Because you just go in there and you kick butt and take names. And so I go into Counter-Strike Source, and I'm up against real human beings who have better reflexes than I do and know how to play the game better than I do. And so I just got wasted constantly. I think I played that game for 3 or 4 days before I really started to see, you know, kills in a match, and it was usually 1 for 1. You know, like I'd kill one guy and then they'd kill me, or then his teammate would kill me. So, you know, you're used to getting body counts like this, and it goes down to like that. So basically, all I did was eat lead on a repeated basis, right? And Pika is eating non-nutritive substances, so like chalk and paint and surgical instruments and all sorts of stuff, cotton balls. So I thought it was funny, but bear in mind that this is when I was in psychology, so I learned about this eating disorder and thought that it was sort of a clever play on words and made it my handle for everything. And then I become a psychologist myself and realize that that's sort of insensitive. So, oh really, Fuzzy? No kidding. What does your cat tend to eat? I had a friend whose cat would eat his hair, and he had long hair, so the cat would poop out a turd, and then it would follow them around the house because it would still have this long hair attached to it. Yeah, and it scared it. It would like run around in panic. What can we do here? I want to go meet Snake. No, I want to do this the other way around. We're gonna go and dump off this stuff that we can take over for alchemy. I think that's okay. I am gonna get rid of this and that, and we are gonna drop off the butterflies, the Schmetterlings, and then basically we're gonna see if we can talk to Snake. Is he here? He's not. All right. Well, he focuses on fuzzies and cat toys, cat bed, anything foam rubber. Oh man, foam rubber, that's dangerous. Get a blockage. My ferrets loved rubber, and one of them did end up, we policed the house like crazy, but one of them ended up getting into rubber somehow, and it caused a blockage, and that was that. We tried to save him, but you know, it's not, with ferrets there's no transfusion, so you do the surgery and then hope for the best. But without a transfusion, like, the blood loss can take them out. So yeah, he didn't make it, which was real sad, because he was a good boy. He was a very good boy. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. So do you have to police your house? Or do you just sort of let the cat do its thing? There he is! Hooray! Come on, Snake, move faster. People have things to do. Yeah, it's pretty gross, Urinator. But then I got good at Counter-Strike Source, and it didn't make sense that I was eating lead. But by then, everything had the Pika handle on it, so I just left it. It just is what it is. Now I consider myself bringing awareness to a condition. Because I can actually talk about it as a psychologist and talk about, you know, something that is very distressing for the people who have it. Oh, baby. Give him the key. Here's the key. You can't leave him with toys, Fuzzy. Alright. Yeah, that's smart.
At last, one step closer. Okay, you go first. Wait, what?
No.
They'll see who's worthless. I'll wipe those smug looks right off their faces.
What? This is cool. Who are you talking about?
I'm talking about all of them.
I can't remember his... I can't even remember his accent from earlier in the stream. Everybody who lives in this cursed town. And everybody who thinks they're better than me. I couldn't get that. Whoa! See, this is why you don't go first. Ding dong. I knew. I'm a professional gamer. Not. But as soon as he said go first, I was like, no. I'm a professional movie watcher. I'm not. But it happens enough in movies, right? Whenever I play CSGO, I'm bait too. That's funny, Hairnator. Alive and back home. Yes, because we're in purgatory. Yeah. Under the circumstances, I'm not sure that's good news. I need to go back and get that diary. Okay. Very, very good. What do we have on us that we can get rid of the story? Right on. It's middle of the night. Well, I want to go take a peek and see what's what. I think there might be a way to get us past it. Maybe the trap only fired once. Who knows? I think you'd be good at CSGO. Your reflexes were super solid from watching you play Binding of Isaac. Wow, just wow. How did you do it? Magic. Black magic. I don't know, I just went back to my hut.
Great. I should be used to it. Life gives me lemons all the time. You, me, both, bro. You're such a useless Wait, hold on a second. You're such a useless idiot, and yet you're immortal. That's totally not fair. What a dick. I hate you.
Should do this guy as Al Swearingen. You cocksucking mother. No, okay. Let me write this down. Graveyard Keeper. Can't die.
Actually, could use your help. Now that your immortal ass is here, I've decided that I don't want to die in this dungeon.
What dungeon?
Right up there. It was here even before the church, and nobody knows how deep it goes. In ancient times, they nailed heretics to the walls and scorched their legs before the ancient contract.
Scorched their legs? How can I help you?
I've always had my sources, so I always know where to find what I need. At this point in my plan for retribution, a lot of things I need are in that dungeon.
Jeez, this guy.
First, I need a bucket of blood.
And 5 bloody nails! Well, we have blood back at base, and I can just dip blood in the nail in the blood, you know.
You should be able to find them on the first levels where the pagans were tortured.
Roger. Alright. Nap time. See ya, Whiskey. Thanks for coming. We're not going for much longer anyway. I need nap too. I'm still not feeling 100%, but thank you. Appreciate you dropping by. Maybe not. This place hides many things. Not that I care unless it has to do with my plan. Alright. Very good. Oh, and I'm getting hungry too. I should check. I'm telling you, this is where we're gonna get. They said there was a zombie. Holy guacamole.
Indeed, what a pleasant surprise. I've been so desperate to see someone again.
Are you alive? Do you need help? Let's just say I'm conscious, and I'm glad to hear you so kindly offer to help. My name is Gunther. Oh, he's German. Where are your papers? There should be a lever on the right. Steamboat Willie. Toot toot. She's gonna eat her brains. Great. I'm surprised it's still working. Now, would you be so kind as to hit me with your sword a couple of times? Chop off my hands so I fall on the ground. Could you first answer a question? Please, hit me first. I haven't felt anything for so long. He's like an S&M zombie. Yeah, okay. Cha-cha. Huzzah. Ooh, that's good. Das ist gut. First feeling I've had for many years. Now, I'll be happy to answer your questions. Where are you? Why is he German? He's German because I said he's German. I'm Gunther. Are you dead? His name's Gunther. That's why he's German. Germans are named Gunther. That's a complicated question. Personally, I prefer to be called an undead person. But in popular culture, we are known as zombies. Why did you ask me to hit you? Oh, in my current situation, I can feel nothing. First it was a nightmare, but then I found out that I can still feel pain. It doesn't feel like pain though. More like a gentle breeze. But still, it's all I have. I can hit you again if you like. That's very kind of you, but I must refuse. After so many years, your strikes were truly a pleasure. It'll be a couple of years before I can feel anything like it again. And I have too little flesh in my bones to waste it. How did you become zombie undead? Science! Plus a little bit of magic. The old master made me. Actually, he made a lot of us. Do my brothers still work at the graveyard? No, I think there's only you. Alright, Fuzzy, thanks for coming. By the way. Oh, by the way, I'm a new graveyard keeper. Oh, then you should make me some more brothers. They'll be a big help for you. How can I make you undead? Oh, it's quite simple. You can find the resurrection table blueprint on the rack to your left. Very, specific. There should be a couple bottles of the main resurrection ingredients nearby. You can make more at the alchemist's desk. At the alchemy desk. Do you know the recipe? Well, the second ingredient is blood. I'm not sure about the first, but I think it's some kind of powder. Okay. Will it be like you? Sadly, no. I'm unique. Something went wrong with me. I was too smart. That's why the old master chained me in here. I didn't fit in. Well, I think there's more to that story. I can unchain you. I've been chained up here for too long. My flesh is too rotten. Plus, I kind of like it here. How can your brothers help me? Oh, they can do simple crafts for you. If you give them the right gear, they'll be able to gather resources for you and even transport them. Wow, that takes us to a whole new level. What gear? I believe one zombie crew should be buried under the rocks along the path to the forest. Ooh, okay. Buried under the rocks along the path to the forest. Take him up and examine his gear. Okay, okay. Interesting. Where can I find the gear? There's a path to the forest area of the north, to the north of the church. Okay. And the brothers should be buried somewhere under the rocks. Okay. Alright. So, we should go over here. Resurrection table. Zombie juice. Oh, that's... sounds delicious. Nope, nothing over here. Excuse me. Just seeing if I can pick anything up or knock anything over, break anything. Not much. Okay. Can I sneak around? I can. Keeper's Diary. Nice. Which one was that for? I can't remember. Probably just have to study it. Oh, I do want to go over here and break these things. Okay. We have definitely made some good progress today. That's great. Now, let's see. Was any of the NPCs asking for this? Here it is. The astrologer wants the old Keeper's Diary. So that's a moon day thing, which is coming up, which is excellent. We were going to try to make... Ooh. Oh, see, we can make a bucket of blood. Excellent. So to build a chapter, we need 2 more sets of notes. We'll just make the bronze level for now, because I really don't know what the significance is making silver ones. Oh, I see. Okay, hold on. So, I'm gonna try this. Here's hoping it works. Did. Okay. So now we can make a prayer. We have the basic faith. Oh, we don't have enough faith to make a new one, but we can get prosperity, for example, or repentance, or oh my god, it's something broke there. Then we were supposed to build a resurrection table. Where did they say to build the resurrection table? Is it up in this area, or was it in the... No, it won't be in the church. That would be crazy talk. Here. Skulls in the wall, skulls in the column. Awesome. Gotta get that pentagram magic going, yeah? Let me just ask him again. Powder. Yeah. Maybe what we have to do is go talk to, maybe we just have to dig that zombie up, like, period. Oh. Gotta fuel up there. Needed getting dehydrated, but then needed some caffeine too. We need to drop anything here? No. We should have dropped the what's the word I'm looking for? We should have dropped off that zombie juice, because it's almost certainly going to be like some sort of alchemical ingredient. I think it's fitting though that we're going to go digging for a zombie corpse in the night. Feels right. Oh, we got like one silver grapeseed. That's bizarre. Well, we got a full-on harvest? Yeah, boy. Can't believe I just said yeah, boy. I'll do better next time, I promise, chat. Craft that guy. Craft that guy. So what I want to do is I'm just going to put wheat on this side. Literally, because I only have 4 wheat seeds. How many seeds do I have now? No. Carrots. I can't pick anything up. That's part of the problem. What is causing this issue here? So much junk. Alright, so what can we ditch? Metal scrap can go. The flitches can go. We'll drop some food inside. Oops. Let's just put over 50 of these, make it a full stack. We'll take those down to the donkey. Put that over there. Keep the cabbage for ourselves. Perfect. That's hemp. Hemp. We'll drop off as much seeds as we can over here. And the peat. What else? Definitely crop waste. Some hemp. Anything else? No. Ooh, I do want these mushrooms though. Priorities, right? Mushrooms! I got a Google Chrome cast. And it was a very good investment. I was gonna get the Apple 4K player, and honestly, the Chromecast does almost everything the Apple 4K player does at like a third of the price. So just a heads up. But it allowed me to put all of my apps together, and because I have an older smart television, I can't play Disney Plus on the TV. it does not support the app, which is Disney's choice, not the TV's choice. And so getting the Chromecast allowed me to put all of those things together, and it even runs faster than the TV's central processor. So yeah, I'm so glad I bought that. What are we gonna do here? Not carrots. We could do cabbages. Let's do cabbages. And then this will also be cabbages. Oh no, we're short. So we're not gonna do a full load. Yeah, we'll just skip it. That goes inside, that goes inside. And then we can go dig up the zombie. And then I'd really like to get the Gravekeeper's diary over to the astrologer. Or the astronomer. It's not an astrologer. What am I gonna do here? Can we cook that fish? Or we have to fillet it? Oh my god, look how much we can make here. So much. Start cooking, good looking. We'll take that. Fish soup makes us a good fisherman. This seems fine. I'm okay with that. Alright, cool. We'll go and race to the other location and drop off the zombie juice. I'm still gotta figure out where that zombie table goes, but that's why we're gonna go dig up the zombie, see if it helps. You know what? I'm gonna put this with the alchemical ingredients. Over here. Like so. And that seems pretty good, actually. Drop some of the maggots. I don't know that we've studied the maggots yet, so that's why I'm doing it. Oh, we have our chapter. We never got our prayer. What prayer did we decide we were going to do? I want something that gives us more faith. So prayer for shoots and roots, that's gardening. For repentance and prosperity, it's probably repentance. So let's just take a quick look at technologies under theology. Repentance, sermon money plus 10, sermon faith 25 to 75 of a bonus. Faith times 1 to 3. Yeah, we're definitely gonna do that because we can get money from selling off coal. Oh, and we don't have the faith. That's why I didn't do it. Jeez. Chat, I don't know what the heck I'm doing. I don't know what. Oh, I didn't collect the money last time? Wow. Pika, come on, man. Come on. Who is it? Still working in this direction. We have enough. We go to building. Can we get joints? No, we still need more of this red stuff. All right, let's go dig up that body. I mean, the zombie. Well, zombies have bodies, right? They just don't have souls. Where's that redhead's? I can't make that joke. Only my friend can make that joke, who's a redhead. She's very funny about it. She usually works it in a really unexpected way. Kills me. Is it under these rocks? Nope. Just a sec, chat. I gotta ban somebody. Slash Iodabier 104. Man. And banned. Goodbye, Mr. Bond. So they said it was just north of the church, yeah? Underneath some rocks. Like, digging up all the rocks. So let's, maybe it's this, like it's a more noticeable pile of rocks. Ooh, honey. That's how I woo my girlfriend, my common-law wife. I'm like, ooh, honey. Just like, get away from me. Gonna be under this? Nope. Maybe under this. Here. This is it. Gunther was talking about this. There he is. Hello, Mr. Zombie. Start building sawmill. Okay. Whoa. What do I do with him? Oh boy. Oh, so maybe I... There it is. Hey, oh. Look at how strong I am.
Bench my own weight.
Still haven't found bees. I wonder why I don't get bees. Keep collecting honey and stuff. Maybe I have to just have that level, the next level of the perk. No, we got a bee that time. You just have to be persistent. Alright, cool. Ooh. Ooh. Nobody mind me, just coming through with this dead body. Nothing to see here. Okay, so... I do want to build furnace level 2, so we're gonna need to get some pig skin. We'll get to that. How do we make the sawmill, though? Well, we did learn about having to build extra buildings, right? Yes, I think that's what we need to do. Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna get rid of some of the unnecessary stuff. No, not what I meant to do. Thank you. Okay, so we're gonna drop the honey up here. And we have enough food that we can just keep going. No problem. Drop the bees. So we now have 3 of the 10 bees that we needed. But I really want to get that apiary, so we're going to keep working toward it. Stone should be in the other one. Drop the stone in there. And we'll soon be getting enough faith. So we got to go through at least a couple more days while we're streaming, because we want to get this diary dropped off to the astronomer. And we want to get some more faith so that we can make our new prayer. I don't want to forget about that. And between games I will. It's like a week between games, so I could stream more, but I can't. And honestly, just the time frame, it's too much. Too many things going on. Streaming 2 days a week, I seem to be okay with. When my health cooperates, right? Just gonna dump him down here. I'm wondering if maybe it's down where we prepare corpses that we're supposed to go. Inventory, let's eat these carrots. Just taking up space. And we can drop off the chapter here to use soon. When we have enough faith. Because you gotta have faith, faith, faith. Oh, gotta have faith. What we're gonna have to see is if we repair this bench. So let's get a couple of flitches. And then see if we get more options in here. Maybe it's a technology, but I mean, we got the blueprint. Makes me think that we don't really need the tech. So, flitches. Can we do them here? We sure can. Always need flitches, so let's make a couple of them. And then it was it simple or complex parts? We'll make some simples. We got a lot of complex parts. We're gonna have to eat. Let's eat the omelet. And some mushroom skewers. So anyway, I was mentioning about the Chromecast and Hobbits and things like that. The reason I brought it up is that I have a 4K player, but I'm not sure how much life it has left in it. to be honest. And so you can get Lord of the Rings 4K on either Apple or on Google, but you can't get it on YouTube. You get it on YouTube, it's UHD. It's not 4K, so that's arguably running at like 1440p as opposed to 3000 and whatever, which is 4K. So if you go to Google Play Movies, you can get it there in 4K. So I bought those, and it is gorgeous on a 4K TV, 4K player, all the good stuff, right? Or a 4K playable device, which in this case is Chromecast. And get the Chromecast that has, I'm like, Google, if you want to sponsor, if you want to sponsor me, but get the Chromecast that has the remote. Makes a huge difference. Huge. So we're going down here. We're gonna fix this up. We got the flitches. Let's see what it gives us. We can make preparation place. We already have one. We can make pallets. So let's do that. Let's say one there, one there. Apparently things decay more slowly down here and on pallets. Maybe. So there, we can now hold 2 bodies if we so choose. Can I put this guy here? I can. Well, I'm just gonna leave him there for the time being. Do we really need any more bodies? No, we're just gonna leave this guy to keep rotting out there. It's not worth the expense, chat. What about this? We need transplants, berry bushes, apple seedlings, but we're not going to worry about that right now. The maggots can go up in our fishing chest because we really haven't been doing much fishing. I do want to do a little bit of fishing, so we might go out and do that shortly. Just to vary it up. Let's make sure our tools are in good condition. They're acceptable. Oh my god, look at that. Oh, chat, what have I done? What have I done? We don't need that much stuff. Let's, we'll put food overload here. Sorry, my phone's wibbling. I don't know who that is. If I don't know who it is, I ain't talking to him. They're probably calling to say that I either won something, which I actually didn't win, or that I have significant money owing in taxes. But if I just send them all my key details, they'll take care of it for me. And the unfortunate part is that actually works on some people. Oh yeah, let's go get 2 pig skins. Yeah, we can quickly race over, pick up some pig skins, and then we'll move over to the astrologer with the diary. Should work out. I mean, we're cutting it a little tight. Pigskin paper, there we go. Awesome. So what we can do is go up really fast and take care of that. Build the furnace level 2, or at least get it going. Stop chasing me. I think you can just do it right from the furnace. Upgrade, yep. And we're too tired. Whoa, that just bleeds through. Yeah, ooh, that's nice. What a simple mind Pika is, huh? It's like, oh my god, it's taller. Better. Much better. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna race down to the astronomer, drop off this diary, push that quest forward. We have to get there before the zenith of this nightfall or he walks off. And the moment he starts walking, you can't talk to him. You're completely unable to interact. Anyway, I was trying to say about Lord of the Rings was in 4K, I gotta tell you, it is a mixed blessing because it is amazing. It is beautiful. But some of the, because they used models, CG effects, and physical effects to their benefit, right? And, you know, the Star Wars people had learned to do that as well as part of the success. Here. Let me just quickly do this.
Great, great. How many important things there must be in this book. Amazing.
Okay, so we got a silver story.
I haven't felt so alive for a long time.
So how can I open the portal on Witch Hill?
Let me see. You need a craft a spirit laser, but I don't know what a laser is. Sorry. It should be crafted on the pedestal in front of the portal. You need to craft it in 2 parts, an emitter and a barrel.
And here we have 3 parts of the emitter, a mirror of pride, an eternal burning coal, oh my god, and a salty fork. What about the second part? The second part of the book text is covered with something sticky. Ew. I'll need to clean it off first.
I think I'll need some acid and restoration tools to clean it.
Oh my god. So many things to do. Where can I find this stuff?
He wrote that his friends believe that all these things should be found in the town.
I don't understand this, but he wrote that they were the soul of the town. This all sounds like a delusion to me.
Magic, ha, what nonsense. If I were you, I'd start with something you can see. First, I'd check the pedestal near the portal. Second, try to get to the town and find those items.
Roger. So about the acid.
I gave up alchemy many years ago. It's really a dead-end occupation, but I think I know where you can get some acid.
There should be an old woman in the swamp. She's definitely crazy, but in the distant past she sold chemical ingredients. Okay. About the restoration tools.
You may have a problem, young man. The Inquisition destroyed them all. Fools! They believe that past can only bring harm and curses. But I think you might still be able to find some of the black market.
Somebody with criminal connections could help you. Well, Snake. I definitely know the right guy. Alright, acid, restoration, vampires. He doesn't like me enough. What happens? What do we have in trade options here? Give us a book. Chapters. Okay. I mean, we can come back to him for pen and ink later. Alright. What about this guy? What does he want? Do we have a simple fishing rod at the moment? We do, so we don't need anything from him. I will grab some apples though, because this is one of the best places to get them. It's always helpful to have apples on hand. So yeah, one of the problems with the Star Wars prequels was the fact that almost every scene, every frame that they did had special effects in it. And their physical effects were minimal compared to the original trilogy of Star Wars. And it really showed, like, people responded quite negatively to it. But to be fair, CGI was in its infancy at that time. They were really pushing things forward. So it didn't look great, but for what it was way better than what was on the market at the time. And, but, you know, Peter Jackson and his group, Weta Digitals, had learned that you need to combine everything to get people to buy in, you know, physical effects, CGI, all the good stuff. Should I just get rid of these? Oh wow, no, I meant get rid of the 4 of them. So the problem with watching 4K version of Lord of the Rings is that the model effects are quite noticeably models now because it's so clear. So beautiful. And oh geez, that looks fake. But aspects of it, like the 4K redo of it is great. Like compared to the Blu-ray version or the DVD versions, it's a real step up. And the Blu-ray, maybe because of compression issues or the way they filtered it or something, had this really weird sort of greenish cast to things. Yeah, I did not like. So that's all gone, which is good. The only thing about buying it digitally that I don't like is that it comes with none of the extras. But I have all the DVD box sets, so I have all the extras there. Alright, what were we gonna do? We can make glass, ceramic jugs, porcelain pitchers, ingots. We can make steel ingots, but we have to find graphite. Okay. So how do I smash up that iron ore I found, though? Like this? Oh, there you go. Cool. So if we come over here, we can get that smelting. Oops, I did that wrong. Oh well, chat. What are you gonna do? So we can now... I guess we can go pray? Question mark? It didn't set us any quests. Ask about the vampires, build wells. We really need to up our game in the church. Maybe we could try this. Take some glass over with us to the church. Yeah, let's drop some food here. That over. Come on, let's drop this stuff off. Drop off that, off that. Oh, we meant to sell that, but we beelined. We can do it today. It's fine. The excess food is going in here. We could probably put the excess food in the basement because you can actually build chests down there. So I'm gonna sleep for a little bit, and then we can go pray and get our new prayer made. Because we'll have enough faith. Cause you gotta have faith, faith, faith. Okay. Feeling good. Is there anything we need to, before we go over, let's just check if we need to drag anything over. Doesn't look like it. Is this nearly done? It is. I'll just let this pop. Perfect. And then we will do these guys. Oh. I guess it does 2 at a time. Cool. Oh, juice. Juice, juice, juice. That's not even a swear. I forgot about the body. Yeah, it's all rotten now. Yeah, see how much that cost us? But you know what? We'll grab a few things. Nothing wrong with being efficient, right? Take some fayette. Anything else we want? Let's take a brain. Why not? We'll grab the body and we can just store it here. I think that means we could have one more come and sit there. Didn't realize that would lead to us getting more and more bodies piling up, which isn't great. Okay, so that looks good. We can drop off the paper and the story. Like this, and then efficiently we can pick up our prayer and head upstairs, dripping gore, and pray. You know, it's very 40k type, you know, purge the unclean, the Xenos, the heretic. Our church is great! Heyo! Nice, nice. The rest of them just stare at us. Free faith. Now let us pray for a blessing. What is up, fool?
What is up? And we'll take your money. So we got 5 faith that'll allow us to make our new church great. They all say great sermon. You better pay up. We're all paying in 8 and 9s. Ugh. We need to gentrify this church, chat. Take it to the next level. Get all these poor people to stay out of here. Alright, so drop off this, drop off that. We should drop off the key too. We don't need the key anymore. I'm not sure what we do with it. There are all these different types of candles. That's cool. Here's the prayer for repentance. We're good. Craft it. Nice! And then we were gonna go upstairs and see if we could make stained glass windows or something, or an incense burner. We could put in candelabras level 2. Ooh. We need gold jewelry and glass, and we only can get jewelry from the trader. It's 2 days off. We can't get rid of these guys, I guess. How do we remove them? Like this. Okay. And we'll up them to level 2 candelabras. There's a lot of scrap we can melt down. There we go. That takes us up to 18, and we needed what, 21? Let's just take a quick gander. Hey buddy, what do we need? We need just level 20. You know, we could cheat. Put candles in these things. Take us up. We don't have any candles, but we could go make some. We have the time. If we move quickly. Candle, candle, candle. No! We can make these candles. They're not great, but they'll do. Let's go for it. Come on! Must move fast. There we go. That takes us to 20 for a short period. If we can just get them before it changes the... Yes! The church is shining bright, your holiness. Oh no, we got the wrong voice. It's nothing compared to the town cathedral, but for a church, it isn't half bad. Just a couple steps left, and then we can upgrade this church. By the way, I forgot to mention that you need to get a building permit to perform any construction upon the royal lands. As far as permits are concerned, I'm afraid you're on your own. I try to avoid their soulless, greedy bureaucracy at any cost. Okay, so I'm ready to upgrade, but we need to get a building permit. Okay. We don't need anything from him, so it's fine. Building permission. 20 silver. Well, we'll come back. Royal stamp, we'll come back. Rightful citizen. We can afford that. I think that might get us into the town. Alright, so for the time being, that's fine. I'm okay with this. I wish these would burn longer. They help you to sort of like get your head just over top when you're like below a threshold. Alright, so how long have we been going? 3 hours, perfect. I said I was gonna go for 3 hours. I did go for 3 hours, so I'm totally happy with that. What we're gonna do is we're just gonna do a little housekeeping and then we'll call it a day on this stream. So put that in there. Oh no, this stays with that. That goes there. And what we can do also is we should have enough scrap to do it. There. Get some ingots out of the scrap. And there's some ingots there. We're very low on nails and complex parts, so why don't we build a thing of nails and some complex parts very quickly. Perfect. I can't escape. I can't escape. I've made bad choices, chat. Alright.
Perfect. Let's just check the inventory. Yeah, I'm good with this. Okay, so while I get some sleep here, basically housekeeping stuff. So thank you very much to everyone who joined the stream. Really appreciate it. We'll be streaming again on Thursday at 6:30 Atlantic Daylight Time, which you can just look at my my Twitch page schedule to see when that is for you. We will be playing Metro Exodus. I'm still determining if it'll become a regular on the channel. It's a bit hard for me to stream and interact with the audience, play the game, do all that stuff. I find myself getting really immersed and not talking, which may not be interesting. But I am going to give away on that stream a copy of Metro Exodus that I got through the Humble Bundle. I don't need it, so I thought it'd be nice to give it to a community member. And yeah, so we will do that. Fancy, yeah, thanks, Hayanator. Hopefully you can show up and just join the draw, and maybe you'll go home with a new copy of that. It doesn't seem to be region locked. Like, I clicked the gift button and that's when they would tell you if it was region locked. No problem. So yeah, please do attend if that interests you. It's like a first-person shooter, crafting, survival, semi-open world game. It's and it's beautiful, really well put together. But other than that, that's all for today. Thank you very much to everybody for joining. Really appreciate your time. I have a Discord if you're interested in being part of the Discord. Not much goes on there. It's really just an opportunity for me to tell people when I'm streaming and if I'm doing impromptu streams, and to share pictures of fluffy animals. So thanks to everybody who came. Thanks to Hayernator, who, by the way, is a streamer as well, so always worth checking his stuff out. And thanks to Fuzzy Moth, and to all the rest of you who came and lurked or participated. So see you soon, and bye for now.